Hi guys, in this video I'm talking about disaster recovery. A disaster can be anything that puts an organization's operations at risk, from a cyber attack to equipment failures or to natural disaster. The goal with disaster recovery for a business is to continue its operation as close to normal as possible. The disaster recovery process includes planning and testing and may involve a separate list of other features like restoring operations and all those. So before entering to disaster recovery plan, let's talk about the type of disaster. There are different types of disasters like application or virtual machine failure, communication failure, classes failure, which can cause a single host or multiple hosts to fail, rack failure, data center disaster ranging from inadvertent triggering of a sprinkler system to a power failure to a flood fire or so on. So recognizing all these disasters in any IT firm or any IT communication is the major work of the IT managers. So after they find out about the disaster, the first things they need to do is disaster recovery planning or strategy. A disaster recovery plan provides a structured approach for responding to unplanned incident that threatens a company's IT infrastructure, including hardware and software, network procedures, and people. The plan provides step-by-step disaster recovery strategies for recovering disrupted systems and network to minimize negative impacts to company operations. According to independent consultant Paul Kirwan in his article, the components needed in a disaster recovery plan include a disaster recovery policy statement, plan overview and main goals of the plan, key personnel and disaster recovery team contact information, description of emergency response actions immediately following an incident, a diagram of the entire network and recovery site, directions for how to reach the recovery site, tips for dealing with the media, summary of the insurance coverage, proposed actions for dealing with financials and legal issues, ready to use forms to help complete the plan. In many cases, an organization may elect to use an outsourced disaster recovery provider to provide a standby site and systems rather than using their own remote facilities. But disaster recovery is one of the major parts that needs to be handled by IT manager within their own company. Instead of calling someone from outside, it's better if the IT managers knows how to handle if any uncertain disasters occur in their workplace. In addition to preparing for the need to recover system, organization also needs to implement precautionary measures with the objective of preventing a disaster in first place. However, IT managers are the ones to check on various disasters that are supposed to encounter and make a plan and strategy to recover them without harming the organization's economic or any other aspects. That's what the main job of the IT managers in terms of disaster recovery. That's all about disaster recovery. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching these videos.